I heard about Hosts for Hospitals at our church, St. Paul's in Chestnut Hill, and they needed people, especially in the area where we live, to volunteer bedrooms and bathrooms and a chance to use the kitchen, and so here we are.
I left my birth mom in Jamaica, but Libba was like a second mother to me. She treated me just like as the way my mother would treat me. She sat and talked to me, the girls chat, she did my hair. We were just close friends, just like I was with my mom back in Jamaica.
When she came here, she couldn't walk and she couldn't hold anything in her hands.
I'm a patient at the Shriners Hospitals for Children in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I got physical therapy to learn how to walk, and also made splints for my foot. My left foot, right, because that was the most damaged one. I learned how to write up here also. I know I can write beautifully.
She was very determined, very, very determined. As a matter of fact, we were talking, remembering when she took her first step, and that was so exciting. Makes me kind of tear a little bit. It was very moving. She had worked so hard, she and her dad both, and they talked to their mom every night on the phone to let her know what had happened. And it was a long time to be away from their family. And thank goodness we could have them here.
Because Philadelphia is such a big urban tertiary center that many patients travel very far away, in this case from Korea, to get medical care in Philadelphia. And it's hard to be away from home. It's very expensive to get a hotel room that probably runs in the neighborhood of $100 a night. And it's hard to be in an environment where you don't know anyone and you don't know anything.
We're here for my son's medical treatment because he needs spine surgery at Shriners Hospital in Philadelphia.
Jong Il and Kelly are as tight as brother and sister are. When Kelly comes home, she's always checking in with him, yelling up the stairs, wondering where he is, wondering if she can play with him. They play a lot of games together. They like to go places together and do a lot of things together. So it's been a lot of fun to watch them. Kelly really has wanted, well, she really wanted a little sister, but she's been happy to get an older brother in this case. So it's been a great experience for us.
We live right downtown in Philadelphia, near several of the hospitals within walking distance. And we've had several families stay with us for short periods of time. It's very convenient for them and for us. They come and go as they please. We have a guest room up on the second floor with its own bathroom, so they have quite a bit of privacy. And there are several hospitals, Pennsylvania Hospital, Jefferson Hospital, Wills Eye Hospital, all about 3 or 4 blocks from here. So there's no need for taxis or buses to get there. So it's all very convenient and safe walking from here.
Anybody that spoke the Italian language, if they were willing to host somebody from Italy, and I replied right away and I said of course I would be willing to do that, and spoke to my brother, and we said definitely we would love to help somebody out, open our house up and do whatever we can for the patient. About 3 months after that, we got the phone call that the patient was arriving, and she arrived here September 9th, 2005.
The doctors at Temple treated her very well, and of course it's not a pleasurable experience because of the situation and going to dialysis, but the Temple and the doctors and us are making it as good as possible and as comfortable as possible for her. Well, the whole family got involved really quickly with Rosanna and pretty much got attached, because Rosanna is the type of person that is very flexible, goes with the flow, and is eager to get up and get out and just see everything. So with me, we started off, I was trying to teach her some English words so that when she was out there without me, she'd be able to say a few English words. My dad obviously could speak a dialect, so she was speaking dialect with my dad, and just everybody just gelled in and blended together, and she was up for everything and anything.
Facciamo una salute,
Un augurio.
auguri
Per la famiglia.
Date saluti a Rosanna, al collegio.
Salute.
Host for Hospitals has been a particularly wonderful resource for me since I'm a single female of a certain age, and I needed a double lung transplant.
We hit it off right away. She has a great sense of humor. She was there when I got home from work. She had meals with us, and she never complained. And it wasn't until after her operation that we realized how close we had come to losing her.
You have a window of opportunity of 6 hours once the lung is removed from the donor. I had to be within a 2-hour range, and I come from a small area in upstate New York in the foothills of the Adirondacks.
As she was getting closer to the point where she was actually going to have the surgery, or she was probably going to die. And the day that the call came through from the hospital saying, "We're ready, come on down," it was a very, very emotional and heartening moment.
They put me under anesthesia. When I woke up, I had 2 wonderful new lungs. The experience of coming to Philadelphia initially was a bit daunting, but coming to the Morans by the beautiful river, their wonderful home, their generosity, and just the upbeat, humorous demeanor have meant the world to me, and it made that first month of waiting bearable, being away from my family. I can't thank them enough.
It's like no other experience I've ever had. It's so incredibly enriching, and it's such an easy way to do something so meaningful for somebody else.
You go about your life as you normally do, but you've got another person in the house who's staying with you. So I would say to anybody considering it, you'll find it to be much easier than you think it is.
I'm feeling as if I've met people that I will be friends with forever in spirit, and I intend to drag them home at some point with me.